Hey everybody.
It's okay. It's okay. Shh, 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 shh. Thomas, say hello. Say hello, Thomas.
Nope. I am trying to put a video together as best I can right now. It's been a fun week, a challenging week. Every day literally holds something new. Every day Thomas grows and changes, and we don't really have a routine. But again, that's life. I'm just getting used to going with the flow and taking it as it comes, right, baby? I made a little brunch this morning, and it was really funny. I have like 17 outtakes because the dogs were barking and Thomas was fussing. And I got this nifty little microphone for my phone, and I didn't have it set right, so there's clicking noises and buzzing noises and all sorts of fun stuff that I'm learning about in these videos and trying to create some interesting things for everyone to tune into. And I wanted to talk about how this all started and my journey to veganism. I always had a strong bond with all living beings, and I always wanted to save anyone that I possibly could, much to my mother's dismay. That included every being, right down to the worms that were stranded on the sidewalk on a hot day. So it was always in me to want to help and want to protect every living being. But I never had the opportunity to make that connection to farmed animals. I never made the connection with the animals that ended up on my plate. So I never thought about the chicken that became the nugget, or the cow that lived on a dairy farm that, produced the milk, or the cheese that I ate. It wasn't until Kaiser's just daddy. Here we go, folks. Lee just got back with a load of hay. So anyway, it wasn't until 2008 that I was introduced to a documentary called Earthlings, and it was a film that was made in 2005 by the film director Sean Munson. It was narrated by Joaquin Phoenix, and music was by Moby. I wasn't really sure what I was getting into when I sat down to watch it, but I was told it would change my life. Boy, did it. The film is actually dubbed The Vegan Maker, because once you watch it and once you become aware, there's just no other way to live. Because once you see what is going on at factory farms and clinical laboratories with animal testing, and Kaiser, it's okay, Pop. Kaiser, it's okay. Bless you. Bless you. Because you want to go outside? Hold on, I'll be right back. Outside. Come on. Go look. Come on. Kaiser, go look. Hey everybody, here we are, 9 hours later, trying to wrap up this video that we started this morning. It was a good day. We ran a lot of errands, got a lot done. Thomas is downstairs with Lee, snuggled up, and all the animals are in the barn asleep. Just want to try to wrap up this video and get back to talking about how I became vegan and my journey to veganism. Really, again, it all goes back to Earthlings. I highly recommend everyone giving that documentary a watch. It's definitely a lot to take in, and if you find it to be too difficult to get through, then that should give you even more reason to give veganism a try. It really, it's never been easier. It's amazing to see how many different companies are now supporting plant-based options, and different restaurants are now incorporating even more plant-based options, and it's really exciting to see because we're at a tipping point in the world, and a lot of people are looking for more wholesome options, and people are looking to find healthier options. And I found veganism because I realized that I did not want to harm anyone. I did not want to cause any pain and suffering. And I realized that the food that I was eating and the products that I was buying and the clothes that I was wearing ultimately, inevitably, did cause harm if it included animals in any sort of way. And so that's why going vegan was really easy for me. It was overnight. I decided, that's it, I'm not contributing to that anymore. And it was easy for me at the time, but a lot of people think it's really challenging, and it can be. It's a huge change. You're changing everything about your life. You have to stop and think a lot more. You can't just mindlessly go throughout your day consuming whatever is in front of you. You have to ask a lot of questions. It could be daunting at times, but it's 100% worth it. It's a win-win for everyone involved. It's better for animals, obviously. It's better for your own health. It's better for the environment. There's so many different ways that you could look at it as to why it's a good choice. And I encourage everybody to give it a try. It could be overwhelming to just jump in it completely. I always say try swapping out some animal-based products for a few different plant-based products. Incorporate more whole foods, plant-based whole foods into your diet. Switch out a couple meals every week, and make it a point to make sure that there's not any animals involved in it. Veganism isn't for everybody. I know a lot of people say it's necessary to eat meat, it's necessary to drink milk, or it's part of our genetic makeup and part of the food chain. And I understand that. I came from a family of hunters, so I get how it's seen as a necessity, but a lot of us can survive without it. Here I am, over 10 years now vegan, and I'm going strong. I just carried a healthy baby boy who is also vegan. Again, there's many different reasons why veganism is a great option, and I hope everyone will at least give it a shot. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Look up some vegan recipes, get excited about it. If you have any questions, I'm here. Do a Google search. There's multiple ways that you could find out information. It's fun, it's exciting, it really is the way of the future, and I hope you give it a shot. So now I'd like to share with you a really simple recipe for tofu scramble that I attempted to make this morning. I tried to get brunch on the table before Lee got home from work, with the dogs barking and baby Thomas crying in the background. So it's really not a tutorial, but it's a funny little video of me in the morning. So I hope to share more recipes with you going forward. If there's anything that you would like to see, any recipes that you would like to discuss, please feel free to leave a comment below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Can't wait to learn and grow on this journey together. Hey everybody, let's try this again. So, again, Lee is outside. He just got home. Puppies are barking up a storm. Thomas is finally settled for the most part. So I just wanted to talk about Tofu Scramble real quick while I can. Firm block of tofu drained really, really well. Crumbled into a hot pan. Let it cook down, let all the moisture absorb. It'll get a little bit crispy, a little bit golden. You're gonna add turmeric and black salt. Black salt is the key. That gives it its sulfury taste like an egg would have. Then a little salt, a little pepper, which I just did, hence the sneeze. And then a little bit of diced up red bell pepper and spinach at the end. Let it wilt down. Real simple, really delicious. You could add more seasonings if you'd like. Toast up some nice whole wheat bread. A little bit of some fake and bacon on the side. Tempeh. Fake and bacon is my absolute favorite. Smoky flavor, absolutely delicious. Real simple. Throw it together in like 10 minutes, not even, with draining the tofu and everything, and you have a really delicious hearty breakfast. That's my spiel. Enjoy. Hey everybody. So I attempted to record while I was actually preparing this, but Thomas was fussing. Kaiser was being a little baby pup and crying in the background. So I'm just going to show you perhaps a couple of those little clippets, but also the finished product here. So Lee is on his way home from work, and I wanted to make some brunch for him. It's 11:20 right now, and baby calls. I'm attempting to do it all today, like every other day. I figured I would just quickly give you a glimpse into yet another day in the life of Kai. It's okay. Daddy's home from work.